A soldier on a battlefield with bullets flying everywhere gets urgently called back to command headquarters. But instead of a military briefing, his commanding officer tells him someone's delivered 2 bottles of beer for him. The soldier can't believe his eyes, it's his buddy from back home. This guy actually impersonated a CIA agent and traveled 14,000 kilometers to the front lines just to bring his childhood friend some hometown beer. The soldier's pissed at this insane stunt. After chewing the guy out, he begs his superior to arrange a helicopter to get him to safety behind the lines. But the commander says there won't be any flights until morning. With no other choice, the soldier has to take his friend along to the front. Before they leave, the commander hands the civilian a pistol for protection. Then the soldier leads him through enemy fire, sprinting like hell across the battlefield. Bullets whizzing past, they dive into a foxhole for cover. This is the story of America's greatest beer delivery man, a guy who risked his life on a battlefield just to bring his buddy a cold one. The night before, he was just another slacker lounging at home. But after getting drunk, he ran his mouth and made a bold promise: he'd deliver beer to the front lines. This was 1968, the bloodiest year of the Vietnam War. Everyone thought he'd lost his mind. Even when he sobered up the next morning, he was kicking himself for it. His 2 buddies had already spread his drunken promise all over the neighborhood. Families with sons fighting overseas started showing up at his door, hoping he could deliver messages or bring back a hug from their boys. John could only give them vague reassurances he couldn't back out now without becoming the neighborhood pariah. Even his own dad mocked him at the dinner table. Nobody worried about his safety because nobody believed a guy who slept till afternoon every day would actually go to a war zone alone. He finally dragged himself to the shipping docks, praying there wouldn't be any Vietnam-bound vessels. No such luck, a ship was leaving in 3 hours. The country was full of anti-war protests at the time. He'd made this crazy decision on impulse, wanting to show those guys fighting that someone back home still had their backs. But once he got to Vietnam, reality hit hard. After barely managing to deliver his first beer in the combat zone, he discovered that getting out would be the real challenge. Enemy fire had destroyed half the road ahead. So how would our delivery man solve this problem and complete his beer run? This is based on a true memoir that became a war comedy film, The Greatest Beer Run Ever. It's the story of history's most incredible beer delivery. If you're interested, check out the movie.